Hello! Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. Something different. Do you guys see something different? Ha 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 ha. New setup, boy. Not new setup. It's technically I just flipped over place. Right? It's nice now. It's nice now. Night, Alex Odos. No more streaming in garage jokes. True. True. Plus, this is like so much more comfortable. Me seeing actually the blinds instead of the freaking wall. It's much nicer, guys. So, we have our cheaper alternative to the Nano Leaf. We've got some plants. We've got the Vertizen FRL TKL. Got some lights. Over here is actually my Switch collection that I actually put on frame, but yeah, you can't really see it, but yeah. Keycaps in the back though, Poggies? Yeah, dude. I'm gonna get the Air C version of that, which is like the black and blue version. I'm gonna put it on stream maybe like when it arrives, but... Us, can I have a suggestion for a pre-build TKL with a max budget of 1.5? Noir N2 Pro. Where's the bandera merah putih slightly visible? Slightly visible from the side. What do you mean the bandera merah putih? There's no bandera merah putih. oh! Yesterday there was. Oh, right, there was the flag. There was the flag. There was the flag. This is actually far much better than the old setup. I feel like so. I don't know why I stuck with the same layout for like about a year, and just because you guys were like asking me to flip it over, and I flipped it over, and you know, I should have taken your suggestion earlier. Right? It's much better. It's much better. Looks nicer as well. I'm more comfortable like this. I feel like I have a lot more space as well. So technically, I just flipped over the desk to face the other way. So usually I had this, which was above my table. You guys never seen it on stream because yeah, it's covered. No cameras are pointing that direction, but yeah, there was that over my setup the whole time. Now it's just my background lights. Looks much better as well. Today we have the Link65 from Mechaland and sorry, not Mechaland, from Owl Labs, but Mechaland is holding a group buy on the 27th of August. So it's about 5 more days from now. So if you want to join in on the Link65 group buy, it will be good. Also, happy to see a lot of you guys on the meetup, by the way. Yeah, it was lovely. Super crowded. 400 people plus over there. Super nice to see you, everyone who's there. Yeah, and met some of you guys that I never seen your faces, but now I seen your faces, so I know what you look like now. Yeah, there was tons of prizes. I got some artisan keycaps as well. Got some stickers. Got some goodies. Made a lot of friends at the end of the day, so that's much better. That's more important. Did you try Topra? I tried Topra. I did try HHKB. I think it was an HHKB. Yeah, I think it's HHKB. It was okay. It was okay. Maybe if it was like in like a more private room where I can just try it myself, I would have tried it more. But yeah. Please don't talk about the meetup. So sad. Well, you had COVID. Show artisans, we shall show it. Also, we have a new desk mat, by the way. Well, I did technically accidentally show this on Thursday, but yeah, this is the new desk mat from Mechaland. Mechaland is a vendor here in Indonesia, so they're releasing this new desk mat, which just released in this Saturday. Very nice. Also, got my Indonesian Mechanical Keyboard Group annual meetup sticker over there. We got Arunica keycaps, 2 from Arkeys as well. What else? We got some Press Play Jupiter switches. Yeah, that's all I brought home really, and the Link65. Do jumping jacks? Can I even do jumping jacks? My legs are struggling right now. I just did gym yesterday after a week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ow. Ow. Oh, yeah, there's new viewer rewards, guys. New viewer rewards. So, I'm just gonna explain just a little bit. New viewer rewards. So, now there is called the reverse change deathmat. So, if you're a kind person, if you're a very kind person, and you see someone redeem change deathmat, and you would like me not to change the deathmat, you can press reverse change deathmat and absolutely destroy the guy who has wasted 8,000 points. So that's a little bit of fun banter between you guys. Yeah, you can reverse change deathmat if you want. There's also change keyboard now for 1,000 points. So if you press change keyboard, I'll change the keyboard that I'm using right now. For example, mode to Tiger 80 Lite. There's also promo sponsor for, yeah. So that's just random. If you want me to shout out your brand, that's it. Change keyboard. All right, there we go. Change keyboard. Promo sponsor. This stream is sponsored by Mekalan. Mekalan is holding the Link65 group buy on August 27th. So yes, be sure to join in on the group buy. And they also have a lot of other things like this deathmat. They have a new Switch coming in October, which we will do. We will review. So we have these Switches. These are from Mekaland, which is coming on October. So new Switches. It's not what do you call it? It's not what do you call it? It's not am I dumb? I'm brain dead right now. It's not a recolor. There you go. It's not a recolor. So these are called the neon switches. I don't know if it's a final name or not. So it has a 62-gram bottom out, double stage 20mm springs, nylon housings, blended nylon housing, specially mixed palm stem. So it's a long pole stem as well, 3.5mm travel. It's a new manufacturer. It is not JWK, so it's not JWK. Price would be around 7,000 to 9,000 rupiah per switch. So yeah, interesting stuff. We are gonna use this switch for today's build, and of course we're gonna use our trusted Meteor White switches also for the build today. So yeah, that's gonna be not Owl Lab, sorry, Mekalan neon switches. Yeah, coming October. Yes. All right. So let's build the keyboard, shall we? Build the keyboard. Guys, I saw the mode Sonnet that Edward Tanujaya has. I am so jealous of it, and yeah, I'm jealous Gion has already built it as well. Sorry, not Gion, Joran. Why did I say Gion? I ain't a Gion simp. So, this is the keyboard we're building today. I forgot to set up the other camera. And I'm gonna buy a camera on next month, guys. Next month. Next month's gonna be a new camera. So you'll see me with a DSLR next month, okay? Next month. You're gonna see a new visual improvement. Yes, this is the sushi roll PCB. So today we have a special build today, so thank you to Mekalan for letting me build this today. It is a good opportunity for me to try out this new keyboard. This is the OwlLab Link65. This is the newest release from OwlLabs. I think new mic would be better. Yes, I am gonna improve mic as well. But I do want to upgrade my camera. I think that's my priority. It's camera first, and then audio afterwards, which is gonna be a new mic, a new XLR interface, and I don't think anything else. Probably a PC, but I just... Are you kidding me? I should put a cooldown on this. No. Tommy, you can refund yourself. I'm changing every 5 minutes. That's a bit too much. Okay, that's a bit too. Fine. I'll change. Fine. What? Stop redeeming, guys. Stop redeeming. I am gonna put a cooldown first. I'm gonna cool down this thing. I'm gonna cool it down first. Wait. Wait a second. Let me cool it down. Where is it? Viewer rewards, channel points. Where is it? Change keyboard, edit, redemption, cooldown time. 5 minutes. Sorry, 3 minutes. There you go. 3. Okay, wait. 1 second, guys. Big Pachimari. What else is that? Hand sanitizer. New background? Yeah, I just flipped over my setup, so it's much better looking now. Right, final change keyboard, okay? Final change keyboard. Oh my god. I feel some significant delay here. Is there? Because I haven't changed anything, so it shouldn't be from me. Alright. Promo sponsor, Dispatch Cables. If you want to buy some cool, awesome cables, you can go for Dispatch Cables. You can use code YoKeeps for 5% off discount. And yeah, you can make your own color, your own sleeves, genuine Limo connectors, and they are awesome. So, the OwlLab Link65 comes in this nice packaging, you know? It's a really good packaging. It's very unique. It looks like a little storage unit for your keyboards. So nice. It's unique. I applaud OwlLab for making, you know, cool stuff like this. You know, it's very rare that we do get some cool stuff like that. So first of all, let's get into the accessories that we have today. We're gonna test a lot of things. So we are gonna test the plates.
If I reverse change desk mat without change desk mat, does that mean change desk mat? Can I reverse change desk mat? Does that resume the change desk mat? Thanks you, Rofuro.
That had me a little bit thinking, but no. It's just for reversing someone's change desk mat. So this is the yang daun nggak punya gua. So this is the Link65 PCB. As you can see, it looks like a sushi roller, guys. I can bend it like that. This is the most unique PCB. It's the most unique PCB I've ever seen. Honestly, unnecessary. A bit unnecessary. Okay, gitu wash. Oh, yeah. The PCB looks a little bit dirty and washed. It was built yesterday by somebody I will not mention, but yeah. Yeah, it's very flexible. It's a little bit fragile. Again, I do agree. Like on these areas where it's connecting between each other, it's very, very scary. But yeah, it's a 1.2 millimeter PCB and it's flex cut galore. That might be 5 PCBs considering the ribbon interconnections. Yeah, you can see the back. There's ribbons over there. Mas DM saya balas mas. Ya sabar Pak, lagi streaming, balesnya nanti dong. So yeah, that is the PCB. It has a daughter board as well. So we have the palm plate. I think this is palm plate. Yeah, palm plate. We have a polycarbonate plate. Got some foam on the bottom. We got alu plate as well. We got some plate foam. We got FR4 plate. We get a case foam. We get another plate foam. So you guys will decide later on which which plate we're gonna use today. So I'm gonna do a vote. You can do POM, Poly, Alu, and FR4. I'm most likely gonna pick POM myself. We also have all the foams and everything, but we're gonna test out the sound of the keyboard without the foams and then with all the foams. Okay, just so we can review how it actually sounds. Because mostly Owl Labs keyboards, they kind of struggle a little bit when it comes to the keyboard not using any foams. So yeah. The guy who forgot to bring solder wire on live building. Ooh. Alright. Let's take a look at the actual keyboard. Stop with the yapet guys. Saya yang nanya kemarin mau order. Iya sabar bang, abis sibuk banget hari ini. Yeah. We'll do no foam first and then we can do all the foam. So this is the keyboard we have today to build. This is the Link65 in this lilac colorway. Link65 build soon. Yes, it will be on Thursday. This Thursday. I will build the Link65. Tomorrow will be the Bauer first. So, as we can see, this is the back of the keyboard. Ooh la la. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Very, very nice. Multicolored chrome. Yeah, a little bit of fingerprint magnet, a little bit of scuffs from the previous builds, or I don't know, from the factory maybe. Like a little bit of a scratch there. Yeah, we have the chrome top. You can see it's a reflective mirror as well. Very, very nice. Goes up to the top. It's very similar design-wise to the QK65. But QK65 is a little bit more rounded and bold. So the top case is very similar to the QK65. The overall build of the top case is very similar. Here's the side profile of the keyboard. You can see a little bit of the accent over there. Again, this is the... You can see a little bit of the bottom on here. Oh, that is nice. So this keyboard mounting style is actually quite different. It's not a gasket mount. It's more of like a spring metal mount-ish kind of thing. You'll see when I build it, but... yeah, it does not use like your usual pour-on gasket, silicon gasket. So it's a very interesting build. And to make it even more clever of this keyboard has no screws, guys. 0 screws. I tell you now, 0 screws. So you built this keyboard without having to screw anything. Well, you have to screw the daughter board, but that's about it. Just screwing the daughter board. The configuration of the keyboard itself, you do not need to screw anything, which is absolutely big brain and absolutely cool. So I'm gonna show you guys how this configuration is. So first of all, we need, so the feet is like that. Yeah, 0 screws. So the silicon actually helps a lot. The feet, the silicon feet. Taking out the feet is a little bit hard. Don't have any nails. So yeah, first of all we do that, and there you go. So the accent piece is stuck onto the top of the keyboard just using the silicon feet. So you can see there's like a couple of holes over here. Just goes under through like that, and then you just push it in and it's essentially built in. Yeah, it's held by the feet. Exactly. which is super cool. Good evening, good evening. Fuck it, seems like I need to throw my screwdrivers now. It's such a cool build, you know. It's such a cool build. Alright, just to release the top case now, you just need to lift it up. You just need to lift it up, like, and you're done. No screws. Absolutely no screws. Again, that's super cool. So you can see there's like a little bit of a ledge that kind of clips onto that. Now here is the bottom of the keyboard. We can see the mounting style of this keyboard. So the mounting style of this keyboard is it's using like some metal leaf springs, as you can see, some metal springs that floats. So the PCB will float over it, and then when you type near that area, it just goes down like that. Pretty cool. What's this mounted? Yeah, it's honestly super genius building from OwlLab themselves. I have to give props to them. They've really made a interesting new keyboard that's very different. So they take from the mounting stamps from OwlLab Spring, basically. I haven't built the OwlLab Spring, but yeah, I think it should be. Yeah, the PCB is already flexing itself. So, but yeah, let's build the keyboard, shall we? I'll close this first because it's very easy to build. So all you need to do is just clip it on the bottom and then just push it on the top. And yeah, you just need to slide this in. The only thing I dislike about like sliding this in is that means you have to touch the accent weight, right? So it's a little bit annoying and a little bit, you know, it kind of defeats the purpose of the mirror finish and stuff, but I mean, that's pretty genius. So yeah, like that. It's all screwed in now. It's all screwed in. Absolutely genius. Absolutely genius. Hello, Omeko. Alright, yeah, the keyboard's pretty cool. We also get these like stands to essentially mount the keyboard or something like that. I'm just gonna quickly put on some TX stabs that have been lubed, and then we are going to put in no foams first, I guess, guys. No foams first. I forgot to try this keyboard at the event. I didn't even try it. Yeah, I didn't even try it. You better use the pillows. Yeah, I will use the pillow. How's the silicon feet? Is that like flexible or non-flexible? It's pretty stiff, silicon feet. So I guess because it's stiff, it kind of like goes in pretty well and holds the weight really well. So yeah, very nice. So we have TX 1.2 millimeters. So no need for shims and everything else. Again, the PCB is kind of scary, not gonna lie. Bit scary. Change to the next. Second. My second camera not working. Other. By the way, guys, who joined Kohaku raffle today? I filled in the form because I really want a Kohaku for myself. Yeah, it just closed like 5 minutes ago. Honestly, the PCB is a little bit unnecessary. I have to say, the PCB is a little bit unnecessary. That it has to be this flexy, but oh well. Kind of hard to push in, to be honest, with the because it's flexing everywhere. You don't have like a point where you can just firm. Kohaku where? It's closed. It's closed. It's closed. I think it's closed, right? It's only like 5-minute Kohaku raffle at 9:30. That's why I started a bit late. No, I didn't know. It was all over in our in the Discord server. Should have told you. More chances for us to win then. Yeah, pushing in the stabs is a little bit of a problem with this kind of you have no point where you can actually like push. Fair play to Owlab though. Again, Owlab is pretty. Did you join the Kohaku raffle? I did. I put my name. I didn't choose the color. I was like, I would take any Kohaku color between the red or the gray. Dude, it's just not going in, is it? Why is it not going in? Get in there. Why don't you want to go in? It's so firm. Oh wait, this one's the unlubed one. My bad. There was already the lubed ones. Doesn't need to be this flexy. I mean, if you don't want the Kohaku, you can probably trade it off for something. Yeah, the PCB is very sushi roll. So you can essentially fold the PCB like that, guys. If you wanted to, you can fold the PCB. But I don't recommend you folding it, of course. Yeah, it's always interesting. Our lab creates some pretty cool stuff, not gonna lie. They make pretty cool stuff. Mr. Suit and everything. My only complaint with Owlab is sometimes most of their keyboards are a little bit generic sounding, where, you know, they all sound the same in most cases, or like very tiny differences between each other because of all the foams. But yeah, I mean, if you like it, you like it. Have you tried Capsule 65? I tried it in the Noir Gear meetup, Edward Tanujaya's Capsule 65. It was pretty good. I really liked it. I like the design. I like those kinds of designs, you know? I like those kinds of designs where the keyboard does not look like just like a rectangle. They always look better in my eyes, personally. Yeah. For example, something similar is like a Boop 65, which is also very different shaped. I do enjoy that as well. Yeah, ada Om Kres. You can also do Alesha Keebs, I think. The backspace area is so hard. Okay, there we go. So no foams first, guys, I assume. Are we going for no foams first, and then we'll do all of the foams afterwards? By the way, Oz, your Tiger 80 Lite with Geon switch really slaps. I know, right? It's really good. It's really good. It sounds so good. With Oil Kings, that keyboard, I actually prefer how it sounds with Oil Kings. But yeah. Okay, let me put a poll up. New poll. Plate for first build. No foams. Okay, so we have the selection of Palm, Alu, FR4, and PC. I don't actually quite recommend the PC, but yeah. Go for it, guys. Go. Poll is up. You can choose the plates for the first one. So we're going absolutely zero foams. I assume we only need this thin layer of foam on the bottom, because the PCB is already quite flexy, so I don't want it to hit the bottom of the case. I think foam first, then no foam. I actually prefer no foam first, so I know how the keyboard actually sounds, what it sounds like, and then we can add, you know, the foams. Yeah, we'll see, because, you know, Mr. Suit, Jelly Epoch, it kind of struggles a little bit without the foams, so we will see today how it is built without the foams. Alu foamless best? I would say so, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna use these switches. These are stock as well, I assume. Yeah, these are stock, right, Michaelan? I think these are stock. Yeah, so we'll see how it sounds. Later on with the foams and everything else, I'm gonna use Meteor Whites because that's like my benchmark switch along with Gateron Oil Kings. So I know how it actually sounds on the keyboard. The benchmark switch. It's the same switch that Diboki use. This one? Is it? Neon switches? Kapan build J-Race gun? Hari Kamis. Be careful when installing the switch. I will be very careful with this keyboard. Yeah, I will be. It's scary, not gonna lie. Alright, Alu first. Oil King versus Gat X. I prefer Oil Kings, honestly. Oil Kings is just a goated switch, guys. If you have the chance to try Oil Kings, please do try Oil Kings. Please do try Oil Kings. They are absolutely super good switch. Oh my god, the Alu's hard, but the PCB is so flimsy on the bottom. This is actually quite challenging, not gonna lie. The Alu plate has flex cuts. Not flex cuts. I think. Oh, it is flex cuts actually. The pin is a bit weak. They already changed on the vinyl version of the Switch. Ah, I see. So the manufacturer is SAK. I've never heard of that one. It has the logo on the housing. SAK. I've never heard of that one. Oil King plus PC plate on foamless board equals Chef's Kiss. True. Oil King is a very flexible switch, you know. I think it's a 1.2. Yeah, it's a 1.2 millimeter PCB, not a 1.6. Build pakai switch kum? No, I don't think so. I mean, this is quite strong to be honest, because we still have a Alu plate that kind of holds up. You know, the Alu plate's still pretty good. If we use like a PC plate, then I'll use a switch kum. I think this is fine. That neon, yeah, it is long pole. It is 3.5 millimeters travel distance. So usually long poles is 3.8. This is 3.5. Very interesting. Who manufactured the switches? It's a new Manu. It's not like JWK or something. But the housing states it is the logo is SAK. Yeah, SAK. I have no clue who SAK is. I don't have any switches that have the SAK branding on it. At first I thought it was TTC Wilds, but it wasn't TTC. Not Texi either, because is there enough clearance to use Milmax sockets? It's hot swap sockets. It's hot swap sockets. So I don't know if they actually have like the solder version, but you can of course go for the hot swap layout. The hot swap does not have multi-layout on the bottom row, so it's only a fixed 6.25 view and yeah, fixed backspace as well. Only option you get is the caps lock. That's about it. But yeah, this is certainly an interesting board. Certainly an interesting board. By the way, you guys, in the meetup, there was a lot of cool keyboards. There was the... I saw... So, Monoke had their booth, right? They had their booth. It was the... There was the Box 65 prototype, which looks absolutely beautiful. Of course, Monoke standard as well. We saw a few other things from Noir Gear. They're gonna release a new 75% pre-built keyboard. And then, of course, the grand prize winners were Tomo, TGR. Damn, I was like so disappointed I didn't win, but you know, I still got some artisan keycaps. I'm very happy with that. But of course, I wouldn't have mind a Tomo. What's the most stunning board you saw there? Stunning, probably the Box 65. Box 65 prototype was very, very good. I would say it looks better than the Box 75 that is coming soon. Yeah, Box 65 looks very good. Other things, there was a Sonnet, of course, Edward's Sonnet. There was the one in particular that really stood out of everything else, in my opinion, is the Austin R3, I think. Yeah, the Austin R3. It was a green Austin R3 with GMK Botanical, and I was like, oh my god. That is better than the Cypher and the Odin, in my opinion. Cypher's already a good board. The Austin was very, very good on that one. I was very surprised. Grid 650 is very eye-catching, but I have built it once and I absolutely despise it. I love the Shiori. I tried the Shiori and I was like, yeah, it's okay. It's not too special. Not too special in my opinion. But sometimes on meetups, you try it just a little bit. You don't build the keyboard, so you don't really know how it actually feels or types or anything like that. You just smash on some. It's not a real like best place to review keyboards, of course, in the meetups. But yeah, it was enjoyable, absolutely enjoyable. Very happy that I joined in on the meetup. It was very fun, very, very fun, genuinely very fun. Very happy to be there and met a lot of people as well. Of course, meeting the people is the most important part. Is we make friends. What keyboards did I bring? I brought my Mode 65. I brought the Space 65 R3 prototype. And the Tiger 80 Lite, and also brought home the Link 65 from Mechaland's booth. Honestly, super good. Yeah, Morisato won Fusion 60 case. That was actually my first top mount keyboard ever. The Fusion 60. It was made by a local keyboard maker here, Project Vulcan. Yeah, it's a very nice board. Not fun if you have COVID. It's not my fault. To be honest, I hope I win that Shelby 80, but at Fusion instead. Yeah, if you won that Shelby 80, you wouldn't have to buy a frog anymore, right? That essentially. Oh yeah, there was Shelby 80. I forgot. Yeah, I did try the Shelby 80, guys. It is a very, very good keyboard as well. So there was QWERTY Pop, who brought a few keyboards there. There was the Shelby, and then there was like a 65% prototype, I think, or something. Shelby's pretty good. Shelby's pretty good from the meetup. It was very, very, very nice. But Austin still stands out so much for me for some reason. I don't know why. There was like key cults, TGRs, unicorns, Kohakus, and everything else. Yeah, it's fun. Hoshizora, yeah, Hoshizora, thank you. I forgot the name. I didn't take like too many pictures over there. I was enjoying myself with all of the people around, talking to a lot of people. Austin is a tank of a board, dude. It absolutely slaps. Such a good. Love it. Oscar, quick out of topic question. Is the yo in yo keep stands for ESI, Oscar? It does. So, to be honest, at first when I did start this channel, it was actually called... It wasn't actually called Yo Keeps. It was actually YO. But I thought of it and I was like, YO Keeps? That sounds kind of shit, not gonna lie. And then you guys started calling me Yo Keeps. And then the Indonesian people started calling me Yokip. So it's like, all right, I'll stick with the yo instead of the yo. So much harder to say, to be honest. Yo Keeps. I don't know why I chose that. Why didn't I think of like? My name is hecking long. Yeah, it is hecking long. So for the mounting is we need these like gasket silicon little things, and then what we need to do is just slide them over like that, and it's done essentially. This board is very, very weird, but good. My name is very, very long. I would agree. Hold on. I haven't typed on this keyboard, by the way. It was on the meetup yesterday, but I have not tried it at all. I refuse to try it on the meetup, just so that I can kind of taste it myself without being a little bit biased on a little bit of the review that I did on the meetup. How you use iPhone as a webcam? I use EpochCam Pro. It's an app that I paid for. EpochCam Pro allows your iPhone to be a webcam. That's for 1.2mm PCB other than TX. Unfortunately, the only one is TX at the moment. But you can technically use other ones if you have like stab shims. Again, if you haven't seen it, we use the silicon feet, which is, you know, the pointy parts are quite rigid, and then we just need to slide this out. This has no screws on the keyboard except for the daughter board. That chroma away. Oh, Wukwei has it as well? I forgot. I've never actually tried this. There's. Flip that open, and voila. Okay, so a little bit of the hard part on this build is we need to put the daughter cable through this little hole on the keyboard over there. So we need to kind of slide it through. It has been slid through. And now this is where we use the pillow. So we get these little pillow things. Here's the pillows. Here's the pillow. So yeah, you do that essentially. So the little silicons have like a little pointy part where it goes through the metal spring. There's like a hole on the metal spring. So kind of needs to go through. Sure it goes through. Maybe it doesn't really have to go. You'll put the white things. Oh, the TX stoppers. Oh yeah, I forgot. My bad. I'll put it later. It's okay. It's not essential. Okay, so for the daughter board, all we need to do is just how does this work? That. It's a little bit hard. Yoi, udah ditukar Nino. A little bit challenging. Push the cable through. Hard. Ah, there it is. Make sure it's firmly in. We just need to screw one thing, which is just the daughter board. New stream setup. It's actually the same setup, guys. I just flipped it over, okay? I just flipped. My desk used to be pointing that way. Now I just flipped it the other way around. So I'm facing the curtains now. No more garage jokes. With new lightings though, the lighting on the back was always behind the monitor. It was always there. You guys just never seen it because it was always behind the monitor. Seems like a more expensive QK65. Does that statement hold true, or this is a completely different board? It would 1 second. I would say it's a completely different board, Victor. It has similar design elements to the QK65, like the bottom, the top is very similar. Like, if you compare like the top of the QK65 and this, it looks very, very similar. So yeah, but it is two different boards. It has its own unique things. This is also a different gasket mount. The biggest difference is on the inside. The inside of this board is crazy weird, and it uses 0 screws, but yeah. Mounting is different as well. Not exactly the same board. Wait, is this the right screw? It is. Is it so long? Not the right screw. Ah, it is. Wrong screw head. Yeah, I just need to buy a new mic, a new camera, and a new XLR interface. And yeah. Camera first. I really want the camera first, because I need it for Instagram as well. Okay. Yep, after all of that is done, essentially what you need to do to close the keyboard again is to just clip it on the bottom and then just done. There you go. You don't have to do anything else. Again, close the top of the keyboard. Just make sure the daughter cable is okay. Then all you need to do, slide it through like that, and then put the silicone pins in like that. And of course, don't forget to wipe the weight, and you're done. You're done. Essentially, that's how you build the keyboard, guys. It's very easy to build. I would say this is much easier to build compared to like, oh wait, the foam. I forgot the foam. The case foam, the little case foam, I forgot. No, I need the little case foam because it is a little bit, it's quite what do you call it? It's quite a flexy bottom, so I'm afraid it will short. I'm just gonna shove in the thin case foam, just so in case it doesn't short. Just in case. Oh, I need to open the daughter board again. Oh my god. My bad. It's just a precaution, guys. Just. What camera are you getting? Probably the what do you call it? The Sony's, was it ZV? I forgot the name again. Lucky Quack knows because he recommended it to me. Forgot the name again. Yeah, and for the mic, I'm going for either a Shure M7, yeah, the Shure SM7B, or the Sennheiser MK600E, MKE 600. Sorry, MKE. I'm still new to audio and cameras, so yeah, I'm not a pro on those stuff. I will follow recommendations. So we're gonna try multiple configurations again for this keyboard. So this is just our first build today with no foams, and then we're gonna try with foam. RE20 is also a good mic too. Is that the one you used, Jorn? Yours is actually nice. A7IV ZVE10. Thank you, ZVE10. It was that ZVE10. I saw the pricing yesterday. Don't really understand specs of cameras and everything else, so I think that one's. Oh, yours is a Shure. Yeah, yours sound already pretty good. I think most YouTubers, most YouTubers use SM7B, right? It's always Shure. Usually always Shure. Headphones rabbit hole next. No thank you. I have banned myself from being addicted to headphones and audio for the time being. I think it's unnecessary for time being for it. Alright, there you go. Just let's clean this up a little before we try out. We're gonna put the DCX keycaps on this. RE20 is used a fair bit as well. I will check on it. Yeah, we're gonna use the DCX keycaps because in my opinion DCX keycaps has the best sound. Especially to try out these keyboards. They are very nice to take a listen to. You hear about the fingerprint marks on the bottom of the case only getting off with an eraser? Not with an eraser. I have not heard that one yet. This already sounds relatively nice for an LLAP board without the foams. DCX is better than GMK in terms of sound. I think a lot of people can agree on it as well. Yes, DCX sounds better than GMK in my opinion. You need Cloud Lifter or Dynamite for SM7B. Is that the interface or something? Yeah, I'm completely clueless in audio, guys. I have absolutely no clue or experience at all. I'm surprised how it's. Have you tried SP Star Dark Magic Girls? Yes, I have tried Dark Magic Girls. They are pretty good. They are pretty good. Yeah, most SP Stars are in general pretty good. The only one I dislike is the SP Star Polaris Purples for some reason. They're not too good. The typing front height is a little high on this. A little bit higher than other ones that LLabs makes. Or okay, be right back by DCX. Wow. Honestly, I want to buy more DCX keycap. They have like a really good sound profile to it. Even though the the modifier legends aren't as good as GMK, but the quality of the sound is, in my opinion, better than GMK. For some reason. It's just a little bit more poppy than GMK. If you already have a powerful interface, you won't need Cloud Lifter or Dynamite. I have zero interface, so I wouldn't need that problem. Do you know why it sounds better? Maybe it's a little bit. I think thickness-wise, it's the same. I don't know. Sometimes they have a little bit of differences. You know, like DMK versus GMK has a difference in sound, of course. Yeah, in particular, DCX sounds the best out of DMK and GMK and JTK. So yeah. Shift T. Shift T. Dude, I swear, it is GMK's best replacement at the moment is DCX. The best replacement for GMK. If you don't want to wait for GMK and you're lazy to find the GMK in stock ones, DCX, you know, they ship quite fast. They're pretty they're pretty affordable as well, and yeah, they're genuinely very very good. Genuinely very very good. I was equally surprised on how good they were. Okay, let me just get the rest of the space bars. Where did I put the keycaps? What are your thoughts on Zoche Rococo switches? A few